Okay, so we're back in the shop here with Dad, and we're working on the one Bombardier here. What's been going on here?
Okay, I got this the transmission mounted to the housing, and if you look down here, these are the bolts for the flex plate. They're already in. Now let's pull this together, but I need to lift it up higher because I need clearance here between that
Yeah, I can see it.
the transmission and this axle.
Okay.
So that means I gotta lift that whole thing up, make motor mounts here,
Yeah.
like I was telling you, and I had to pull the rad up out because the rad has to be out further for room for the fan.
Okay.
So all this was, they're like German engineers with their tanks. They made it so fancy that if it broke down in the field, they're screwed, eh?
Okay.
So cut this out now, remount this an inch out with hockey sticks or handles.
Yeah.
Something with hardwood, bolted on.
That's not going to affect the door when you close it?
No, it's not going to affect the door. So, other than that, I'm waiting for manifold gaskets.
Okay. The power steering is all done on...
The power steering is done. I just haven't snapped the lid on yet.
Okay. Yeah, so the lid's right there for the power steering.
Yeah. I got a shifter to put in yet on the dash.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the shifter. Those are sometimes can be hard to find.
I got one.
Oh, you got one. Okay, good.
And I have to put a bracket in here for the transmission to bolt to, eh? And this was all welded in again too.
Yeah.
So I probably got to cut a bunch of that shit out.
Well, it looks pretty rough the way it is right now.
Yeah.
So. Okay, so you're still plugging away at this one.
Yeah.
And I see you got the other one parked on the pad outside. You doing anything there?
Well, compression test, and then
so this is Johannesson Fisheries one?
yeah, I gotta cut all this out.
Yeah.
And reskin it to get rid of these lights. He doesn't want them.
Okay.
And the door hinges this
loose,
guy.
Yeah.
Well, they're too loose, and then the floor drags on or the door drags on the floor, and they welded here, done a nice job, but they forgot to put a floor in there because look at how that.
Yeah, so that's bouncing
nice
around.
Riding.
Yeah.
This needs power steering.
Okay.
And this one has motor mounts.
Good. So you don't have to do anything
so
there?
I don't have to do anything there, but I have to do a compression test because he knows nothing about this motor.
Okay. And are you going to replace the fuel tanks here?
Yeah,
or?
we're putting the plastic fuel tanks in. And I got to unbolt this and take this off with a crane and set it aside so I can get at this door.
Okay. What is all this extra? This stuff for their fishing?
This is for their auger, right?
Oh, right, yeah. I guess that makes sense.
Slide it out here.
Yeah.
And this crank lets it up and down.
Okay.
So there's a lot of stuff to do in here. You got a master switch to put in, another battery, fuel tank.
Okay.
And this one here needs hinges too because they didn't put a spacer under here when they welded the hinges.
Yeah.
So it drags here. And
okay.
Oh,
the shifter,
fuel
yeah.
tank, lights and everything.
Okay, good.
So at least the parts are here.
Yeah.
And
good.
This door here, well, you can see here.
Yeah.
That's broke off, eh?
Yeah.
So you got to grind all that off. See the movement?
Yeah, I can see that too, yeah.
Yeah, that's why that door won't close. And then he wants it all sanded and painted.
So, a couple weeks, maybe, what, 2 months or more? Yeah. And the skis and everything else is good?
Skis are okay, yeah.
Okay, and tires and cleats and tracks are all good?
Well, he's got some good tires, and
Yeah.
the other ones are motorcycle tires.
Yeah.
But these motorcycle tires they're not exactly a long life tire. You see the cracks there?
Yeah.
These are probably 30 years old.
Yeah.
But that's original ones.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what this is all about.
So 2 jobs in the shop, and then you got your helper Steve working on his own vehicle. Hopefully that's out of here soon.
And I'm kind of anxious of Kyle Herman to come out here and give me a hand for a couple of days.
Or at least help Steve, you know.
Well, I got Steve. Snow is going to be flying. I want to get that differential and drive shafts in, so at least he can drive it.
Yeah. And how many dogs? And we got what, 4 dogs?
No, I'm down to 3 dogs.
Okay. And a cat.
And cat, yeah.
Okay.
So everything's good.
Tip of the day for anybody?
No, I got no tips this early.
Okay.